I first became aware of it, Andre.
When?
During the physical act of love. Women sense my power, and they seek the life essence.
It's always incels.
But I do deny them my essence.
Fully. Not just them denying your existence because you're great. For real?
Boys wants to surrender.
Yes.
Well, there it is.
Don't kill them.
Those boys are like my children, man.
You betrayed them.
Now they let me down.
No.
You let them down.
And I'm equally sure they all died thinking of you. Every man jack of them. Jack, supposing a bit of water has gone up, eh? Look at me again, eh? Look, eh? And I drink a lot of water, you know. I'm what you might call a water man, Jack. That's what I am. Swear to
He's
you.
trying to convince you that he's a good person, like, come on, let me out.
My advice to you, Jack, is to give me the code now. We'll fight it together, boy, like we did just now on the floor, eh? You with your gun, and me with the belt in the other, feeding you, Jack. Feed me, you said.
I happen to believe in a life after this one. I know I'll have to answer what I've done.
If you believe into it, yes, you will.
Oh, you don't have to wash and brush up, are you? What a good idea. Always did wonders for a man then, Jack. Wash and brush up. That's what we need, Jack. Water on the back of the neck of the code. Now supposing I play a little guessing game with you, Jack, boy. I'll try and guess what the code is.
He can't give the code anymore now.
Approximate speed, Mach 3. Looks like a missile tracking us. Missile still closing range. Distance 50 miles. Continue evasive action.
You can't give a music like that to someone like me. I'm gonna be focused only on the sound. You know that sounds can trigger me a lot.
Missile still closing true and steady. Continue evasive action.
They're never gonna find the code on time, like...
Range 10 miles.
I can't help myself!
Range 1 mile. Missile detonated.
Just get out! Like, really? Evacuate! 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 Evacuate!
Peace on earth. Peace on earth.
OPE!
P-O-E. Yes.
You're close. OPE.
He said put your hands over your head. What kind of suit you call that, fella?
What do you mean, suit?
It's not the general.
Where's General Ripley?
He's dead. In the bathroom.
Where's the bathroom?
Next to you. Look, I don't know what sort of stupid game this is you're playing, but I've got a very good idea what the recall code is.
Got any witnesses?
Witnesses? What are you talking about, witnesses? He shot himself. Don't you know that General Ripper went as mad as a bloody March hare and sent the whole wing to attack the Soviets? Don't you know that?
What are you talking about?
I'm going to pick up this red telephone, which is connected to SAC. And I hope...
Is it still connected?
Blast.
All right, Charlie, I've been wasting too much time on you. I got a lot of wounded men outside. Start walking.
You need to reach a phone, so you have to start walking.
Gives us a radius of action sufficient to take out primary and secondary targets, but we will not, repeat, not be able to make it back to any base.
You're gonna have to sacrifice yourself?
Colonel, I must know what you think has been going on here.
You want to know what I think?
Yes.
I think you're some kind of deviated prebit.
Pervert.
All I was told to do was get General Ripper on the phone with the President of the United States.
You just said the President.
Accept.
Now, General Ripper is dead, is he not? I am General Ripper's executive officer, so the President will bloody well want to speak to me, won't he?
You want to talk to the President of the United States?
I don't want to talk to him, Colonel. I've got to talk to him.
Okay. Go ahead. Try and get the President of the United States on the phone.
Are you gonna have enough money?
Look, something very urgent has come up, and I want you to place an emergency person-to-person call with President Merkin Muffley in the Pentagon, Washington, D.C. No, I'm perfectly serious, operator. The President, yes, the President of the United States. Oh, I'm sorry, I haven't got enough change. They won't accept the call. Have you got 55 cents?
Well, you don't think I'm doing a combat with loose change in my pocket, do you?
Is it possible to make this an ordinary trunk call? Well, what do you call it? You know, station to station. Oh, blast. I'm still 20 cents short. Take your code machine. I want you to shoot the lock off it. There may be some change in there.
That's private property.
Cut it off.
But if you don't get the President of the United States on that phone, you know what's going to happen to you?
What?
You're going to have to answer to the Coca-Cola.
That's a lot of money. That's Coca-Cola.
OPE is being acknowledged, Roger, by elements of the 843 bomb wing.
Okay, so you managed to cancel all of them except for one, the one that you can't reach anymore, right?
Maybe a kiss-off's calling again and he's hopping mad.
No, Dimitri, there must be some mistake. No, I'm certain of that. I'm perfectly certain of that, Dimitri. He says that one of the planes hasn't turned back. He says, according to information forwarded by our air scouts, it's headed for the missile complex at Maputo. That's impossible. I mean, Dimitri, look, we've got an acknowledgement from every plane except the four you shut down. Oh. Hang on a second, Dimitri. He says their air defense now only claims 3 aircraft confirmed. The 4th may only be damaged.
His face.
I smell a big fat commie rat. Suppose the kiss-off is lying back and forth plane, just looking for an excuse to clobber us.
No.
Are you sure? Well, I guess you're just gonna have to get that plane, Dimitri. Listen, I mean, it's not gonna help either one of us if a doomsday machine goes out now, is it?
How the sweet you told me that you'd get me the problem.
I'm sorry.
In fact, it's not gonna do it.
On the original loss rate factor
Be careful.
of 205.
What's the nearest target opportunity?
Oh no, you're gonna attack something else.
Sir, that's the ICBM complex at Colas.
Well, we'll keep our fingers crossed, Dimitri, and remember, there's just one thing, we are all in this together. We're right behind you, Dimitri. We're with you all the way. General Turgison, is there really a chance for that plane to get through?
Sir, if the pilot's gonna see, if he's really sharp, he can barrel that baby in so low. You ought to see it sometime.
Yeah, but has he got a chance?
Has he got a chance? Hell yeah!
Oh yeah? And you're not gonna guess that he changed the target. I just remembered! This music for me, it's Die Hard. Die Hard 3? The Die Hard with Samuel L. Jackson.
Check bomb door circuits 1 through 4.
Not functioning! They're gonna sacrifice themselves, they're gonna crash.
Makes the car on. Still make it function. Operate manual override.
Still not functioning.
Still make it function.
Nothing functions.
Stay on the bomb, boys. I'm going to get them doors open and have everybody on fast.
Yes, I feel a minute. Beep 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 beep.
Target distance of 7 miles. Correct track indicator -7.
Stop enjoying the music, Laura. I have to focus to not move any part of my body in rhythm. I'm not gonna move. Ah, it's that your target? Oh no, he managed to open the doors. tried it!
Hey, what about Major Tom?
Mr. President, I would not rule out the chance to preserve a nucleus of human specimens in the bottom of some of our deeper mine shafts.
You're only saying that now?
How long would you have to stay down there?
I would think that possibly 100 years.
People could actually stay down there for 100 years?
Would not be difficult, Monsieur. Nuclear reactors
Mein Führer?
could provide power almost indefinitely. Greenhouses could maintain plant life. A big survey would have to be made of all the available mine sites in the country. Of course, it would be absolutely vital that our top government and military men be included.
Like themselves? Oh, you have weird reflexes from the past. I wouldn't listen to him.
Techniques and the ratio of, say, 10 females to each male.
Huh?
Oh, curiosity would invent your head.
The comics of that, you know, of your arm, which can't help itself, you know, but going fully ID camel. And right there, your arm is trying to kill you?
You mentioned the ratio of 10 women to each man.
For sure, you're interested by that.
A sacrifice required for the future
A sacrifice.
of human race. Women will have to be selected for their sexual characteristics, which will have to be of a highly stimulating
How good they are looking.
We must be increasingly on the alert to prevent them from taking
Ah,
over mine shafts.
taking pictures.
I have a plan.
You can.
Has been wrong.
Now you can. Oh, that's it. One single madman power can decide the fate of the world, the end of the world. And maybe it's not gonna be stopped that much by the others because of obscure and stupid rules, you know, of chain of command. And maybe because also they can enjoy the consequences of that nuclear world war. Just made a quick resume of this situation. I'm not talking at all about something else. The fact that it's precised where the end was made. Like no, we didn't make these nuclear things for real. That was a good movie. I had fun watching it. I'm not sure that it was always supposed to be like that. For sure, it's written, it's played, it's directed to have a lot of comical moments, to have a lot of funny scenes, to have a lot of quiproquos, to have these guys, you know, playing to have these guys playing such in a funny way, making all of these faces and all, like, so many scenes are so fun, so nice. Like really, just right there, the moment with the guy fighting with his arm who wants to go Heil Hitler during all of this time. Moments, you know, with the other general acting weird and the other guy playing with it. Like, a lot of moments were made to be fun, and they were fun. I had a lot of fun, so that's pretty cool. But I think that I had a lot of fun also during some moments because of the fact that it was making me think about the state of the world during that period of time, right now in our time, and me, I had fun doing that. The music! I'm so sorry, guys, I'm so sorry, in the sense that if you don't know me, you're gonna be surprised by it, but I'm an hypersensitive person. I was diagnosed like that. It's not just for the TikTok hype. Like really, it has been more than 6 years now that I was diagnosed like that. And it goes with all of the bad stuff going with it, you know, anxiety crisis, stuff like that, and I can be triggered by things, and in particular sounds, and I can have difficulties to be focused on discussions and all when I have, for example, repetitive sounds. For example, a clock sound, if you have that inside of your apartment and you're trying to have a conversation with me, I can't. Like, it's gonna bother me, it's gonna get on my nerves that much that in my mind I'm gonna get mad, I'm gonna go so crazy that suddenly I'm gonna explode and tell you to shut it off, and I didn't listen to a single word of the conversation that you had with me before that. So really, right now, I think that I had the same thing with that song, you know, the I couldn't help myself but making the rhythm on my body, on the pillow, on my face, on things like I couldn't help myself. I had to force myself to not do it. I was focused still on the conversations going on during that moment, but I think that during the editing, while I'm gonna watch me doing these things, like me, it's not gonna bother me and it's not gonna disturb me, but I think that for you guys, in fact, maybe it was disturbing for you to see me doing all of the time, when me, I was not even paying attention to the fact that I was doing it. I'm so sorry for that, and at the same time, it made me lose a lot the fact that I couldn't not do it, you know. Let's go now to the story itself. Like I said at the end of the movie, I think that it's really interesting and or fun to imagine that a single madman with a little of or a lot of power can suddenly provoke a big nuclear international war, and in fact it can't be stopped by anyone else because they don't have enough power to stop an order like that, and because you have so many people who are gonna truly believe into that order, who are gonna blindly obey to it, that they can't be stopped. Or also because some people, they're gonna think about the consequences of that action and in fact appreciate them, judge them useful for them, for their country, all of that. I think that it's fun and interesting to think about it. Again, the state of the world right now, into our days, the fact that a single madman into one room can decide of the fate of the world and provoke a war which can be international and all. All of the thing about the nuclear weapon, being afraid of it, and being afraid also of a total doomsday weapon which would provoke the end of the world. Again, in our days, which is maybe more representative of that period of time, it's the fact that right there it's really just USA and Soviet Union talking together. Like, you have no other countries getting involved, no other countries giving their opinions, trying to help, trying to do stuff to stop what was happening. No, it was really just these two countries talking together, being afraid of being at war together, in fact being at war with each other and provoking the end of the world. The ego that these two countries had, maybe can have, to think that they have that power on the rest of the world and we have nothing else to say, you know, to try to do, to help or to stop them. Again, I'm talking as a European girl. The ego that you have to think like that and to do things like that. During that period of time, maybe it was truly the case. I think that now in our time, the other countries, they are more involved into that kind of discussions during times of war, during times of threats and stuff like that. I hope so, at least. And it's not the Cold War USA, Soviet Union anymore. It's still USA and Russia involved into things, but they are not the only ones. The fact that a German doctor who clearly worked for Hitler was involved into all of that. The fact that it's a room full of guys deciding of things. The fact that you can smoke that much on screen also. Another period of time. The militaries, if you think about it, the general at the beginning who went mad and gave that order, the ones fighting each other, the ones into the plane, the ones putting that cowboy hat, they're just obeying to orders. Without discussing them, without considering them. Only one thought about turning the radio on and that something was going on. And that same guy was the one to understand what was happening with the general, to play with him, then to be like, no, I'm with you, I'm on your side, to find the code, to find a way to give it to the president. Like, that single guy did everything, all of the job, understood everything, played with people the right way, played with the circumstances the right way. That guy was wonderful. That guy should have been the president. But for sure he was a lower on the chain of command. The thing about... I'm wondering what is true, you know, with everything right there. During that period of time, you know, for example, the codes giving you a particular command, you know, like you have to do something that, I believe so. But during that period of time, without our computers and all, ways to communicate and all of that, and to protect the communications, did they have truly envelopes with everything written into these envelopes? And also, into these envelopes, it was that kind of instructions? Okay, for the targets, but also the things that you were going with, like the gold, the money, the lipsticks, all of that. Like, I'm pretty sure that for the lipsticks it was not the case, but what was going on with all of that? And I'm wondering, you know, on that plane, I have the impression that they tried to make it the more accurate possible, so everything was truly like that. Like, I'm really wondering about what was really happening, really true into all of that. I have the impression that they made researches about what could happen. Like, you know, for example, the fact that that plan in particular was created in case Washington got attacked and no one at the top of the chain of the command was available, so still generals, you know, they could defend the country and take that kind of decision. And because of that, in fact, they can't be stopped because it's a particular code. Like, that, for example, is it truly something? I don't know, me, I truly don't know. If you know the answer, please share it into the comments. So yes, I really appreciated this movie. It was fun, it was cool, it was interesting also for the parallels that we can make, but it was mostly fun. And the music, I loved it a lot during the movie, but I think that in 2 days I'm gonna hate it a lot because right there, while I'm talking to you, I have the music at the back of my mind playing. I'm gonna have it for more than 1 week, that music into my head. I know myself. This music is blocked into my mind for days. Right now I love it. In 2 days I'm gonna hate it. It's playing, I swear. I can't explain it to you, but right there it's playing and I can tell you it's right there. It's playing into the back of my mind, here. I can feel it here. Like when I'm gonna go to sleep tonight, I'm gonna close my eyes and I'm gonna be like... Okay, I'm gonna let you right there, guys, because I have nothing else to say, and also because, in fact, in 15 minutes I'm gonna give my blood. That's something that I do 2 or 3 times a year, to give my blood, and I have an appointment in Yes, 15 minutes, so I need to stop right there. It's my occasion to remind you that if you're in good health, please think about it, giving your blood. It's not painful. They're giving you food in exchange at the end. It's not taking more than 20-30 minutes, you know, something like that, and it can be truly useful. So if you're into a good health, think about it. Okay guys, it's all for you and for me for today, so it's all for me for now. So bye for now. Bye. And yes, all of this time I wore a K-Cop, Carmine Cop jersey, and I'm proud of it. Bye guys.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine? Hey.